What up, though?
What up, doe? What up, doe? What up, doe? Everybody, welcome back in after a very long hiatus to the Give Me My Props Sports Bet Podcast slash Family. I am Larry Williams, aka that unknown substance that you stepped on. Now you're not really sure if your shoe is still clean at the bottom or you had to wash it off. He is Jan Bond, aka Gin and Juice.
What up, though?
And this is the Give Me My Props Sports Betting Podcast slash Family, where we talk about all things NFL and NBA sports betting related, as well as life, love, and other stuff. Um, we about getting even money around here, Jan. It's been a while since we've been in here, man. What's up with you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a while. It seemed like I just fell out the closet or something. Like it's
Nah,
been a
man,
while.
you all right. It's all good, man. I know our fans probably a little upset that we haven't been as available to them as we normally are. Trust me, y'all, it's been a lot of life events, technical issues. It's been a variety of reasons that we haven't been able to bring y'all the content. But we just want y'all to know we still betting. We still betting up here. We ain't missed a week betting. I think I missed 1 week. I had to what did I do? I missed a week. Anyway, it goes. I missed a week. I'm not really sure. A lot of crazy things have been happening. A lot of life events. We like to open up the show talking about other stuff. Jan, I know you don't like to talk about other stuff, but I'm gonna leave it to you. Talk about other stuff.
Well, I really, my other stuff is always football related.
If you talk about somebody's girlfriend or their baby mama or something like that, we want to hear it. If you want to talk about the numbers, we're saving that.
Well, we gotta save it. I have nothing.
Oh
What do you
God,
got?
here
What do
we
you
go,
got?
Doug. Like Jesus Christ. Well, listen. In recent news, or current events or whatever, other stuff. Little Dirk, man. Little Dirk. Did you know he had a net worth of 60 million?
I I'm gonna sound old. I really don't even know who Little Dirk is.
And it's not Little Dirk, it's Lil Dirk.
Right. Okay. I vaguely heard of him just in passing on being on the internet, but I really don't know. I wouldn't be able to pick one song he made or anything.
Well,
I have no idea who he
well,
kind of
I'm not
is.
necessarily sure I know his songs, like saying, "Hey, that's Lil Dirk right there." But what I do know is his face, right? And I
Right.
understand, especially the last few days, I've been really diving into that stuff. Guy's worth 60 million, and they say he put a hit out on someone. So that's the second one, Jan, since we've been off the air. We found out Yo Gotti's brother, his name was Big Jook. I never even heard of him before that. But they found out he put a hit out on Young Dolph, and that's what, caused the untimely death of Young Dolph. Excuse me. And this situation, have you ever heard of a guy named King Vaughn?
Vaguely. I wouldn't be able to point him out of lineup, but
Well, he's gone now, so I don't think you have to worry about it. But he is Lil Durk's best friend, and he was unfortunately killed outside of a club in Georgia. And the murder for hire was essentially trying to get back for him. And I won't go into all of that stuff. This is not Trap Lord Ross. This is not Trenches News. This is not academics. Shout out to all of them, and Vlad too. Shout out to Vlad, I guess. But this is not any of those guys. Okay, we're here to talk about sports, but I mean that stuff is big news, man, and just God be with him and his family, and I just pray everything works out okay. But I can promise you, if you have $60 million net worth and you were paying to have people killed, you probably deserve to be locked up. That's just my opinion. Do not get mad at me, America. Um, Anything else? We've missed a lot. The NBA season tipped off. Our man Paolo had 50.
right. Yeah, yeah, NBA tipped off. And I guess this can go into other stuff real quick, but I actually got my mom on the NBA package. This is not a promo. They should pay us, so I'm not saying it no more. But it's worth the value of the cost of admission to the NBA package is well worth it.
And
Twelve thousand
what's the
guys.
cost since you what's the cost since you go ahead and let's talk about the benefits. Let's do a cost benefit analysis. You
Well,
know.
when they supply the check, I'll do all that. But and to the end, it was a great value, and she's really happy. So I just throw that into the other stuff bag. But
Well, I can remember her sitting on the back porch with auntie. I won't say her name, but with auntie, other auntie, and I can remember them watching us play basketball. But probably because you was good though. Right, because you was good. None of us were as good as you. You know, maybe Bip was probably better than you.
yeah, Bip was better than me. I would say
Yeah,
that. Yeah, we said
yeah,
that. Yeah,
he was. Bip was
yeah, Bip was
crazy.
good.
He had a dog sort of, but we didn't want to hear about our child friend. How you doing in fantasy, Jan? I know, but tell America.
Not too good actually right now. I've been on a slip, but I'm confident. We made a couple moves. I'm coming back, so I'm confident.
You want to take people behind the curtain on the trade that you and I engaged in, or we just gonna let that be? Or
We ain't gotta go into detail because
okay, we won't go into detail. We won't
yeah,
go into detail. I think it's a good trade. And listen. Listen. You better be happy as hell because everybody on your team had more points than that guy. Everybody, else freaking team, on the bench all the way down, had more points than him. Even the guys on IR had more points than him. But I digress. Um, week week 7 or week 8?
yeah. I think we
Week
in week.
8?
Yeah, I think we in week 8.
Yeah,
I think
we're
where are
in
we?
week 8, aren't we?
Let me see.
No,
Wow,
are we in week 9?
we might be at week 9. Wow,
Wow, I cannot believe that we're in week 9, Jan.
yeah, it goes
We're
so
in
fast.
week 9, man. Can you believe it?
It goes
And
so fast.
we take maybe 3-4 weeks off
Yeah, we've been gone for a minute, so it seemed like an eternity, but
half the damn season's gone.
yeah,
But
yeah.
half the goddamn wise guys have lost their mind too. And we gonna hop right into explaining that shit. We're gonna hop right into explaining it. Hate to use so much profanity on the podcast, but the perfect example is the Thursday game. What the hell are the wise guys thinking favored in the Jets in this game, Jan?
This is one of those. Why are they favorite? I guess the Diggs injury is why.
Maybe it's the
I
D.
guess. I guess. But at the end of the day, the Jets are 2-6. Texans are 6-2. They should not be favored. This almost seemed like an auto bet to me. Um, even though
This
I,
this this is certainly an auto bet for me. And I don't care if they have me and you at receiver, man. They could just hand the damn ball off and play great defense. The
yeah,
Jets stink. They stink.
they are bad. The defense is overrated. This is the most overrated team in the NFL as we exist. And I'm saying that I was on the wagon. And the wheels have fallen off, and it's crashing.
They got beat by the Patriots last week, bro.
Yeah, it's unexplainable how bad they are. And you really can't explain it. But they're a great Madden team. A great Madden team. But
I don't know if I've heard of such a thing. Give me the Jets. Excuse me, give me the Texans. They give the Jets are given a point and a half. I don't even want the points. Give me the money line, dog. And I don't care what this end at. Mark, I'm you know what, man? Mark, I'm with y'all, man. Hey, man. Hey, H time, baby. H time. I'm with y'all. What say you, Jan?
yeah, give me the Texans money line as well. Texans run the same scheme. They run the Shanahan scheme. And if you remember was that week 1? San Fran just ran down the Jets' throats for like
Yeah,
200 yards. I think it was 200 yards or something like that. The Jets defense is really overrated right now. They got a lot of good people on paper, but paper don't win anything. Um, I think without the receivers, they just hand the ball off. Stroud don't make a lot of mistakes, but I think this is a big Joe Mixon game. I even say take Joe Mixon over his stats, but give me Texas money line.
week 1, Jets versus San Francisco. Jordan Mason, 28 carries, 147 yards and a touch.
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
same. They run the same scheme.
Give me Joe Mixon, give me Joe Mixon and the damn Houston Texans. I don't think there's a lot to discuss there. Um, Dallas reeling, needing a win so bad, coming off a bad loss to San Francisco. Um, Jerry's taking a gigantic bird boo on his whole team that he owns. Guy sounds like Donald Trump. No offense to my Trump fans out there, okay? But that's terrible. Atlanta leading the division, riding high, just knocked off Tampa, who we thought may have been for real, but they're not. Clearly, they're fool's gold or fake ID. Um, uh, Go ahead, give me Atlanta, and I'll get a 3, man. Dallas, when Dallas lose, they seem to lose, man. They don't lose close. They seem to lose when they lose.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the season, anybody that was here week one, we picked the Dallas Cowboys to kind of fall off based on a history stat that happens with this division. Um,
We
the
didn't pick
Cow
Washington to win the damn division. I can
No,
tell
we
you that.
sure didn't. We
We should have.
didn't. We should have.
I should have.
Um, the Cowboys can't run the ball. They can't stop the run, and if you can't do those two, you in deep trouble. They paid Dak all this money, the most highest paid player in NFL history, and
60 million.
60 million per season. CD Lamb is close to 40. That's a lot of money to look as bad as they look. They are really overrated too. Well, they might be properly rated now, but
Bigger letdown, Dak or Daniel.
well, Daniel, not a.
And we're talking about Daniel Jones, the New York quarterback.
Yeah,
Got 200 million or what have you, and they didn't pay Saquon.
yeah, I seen that coming. So that didn't let me down. I knew the Giants was going to be a dumpster fire after Saquon left. They should have paid Saquon. So that kind of this is. I didn't think the Cowboys would be this bad. I didn't think they would win the division, but I thought they would be a borderline playoff team. This is really bad in Dallas.
Shout out to Kirk Cousins in the game because I think probably about 2 weeks ago, everybody was trying to bury them. 2 or 3 weeks ago, everybody was trying to bury them and build up Tampa to take over the division. That's dead. Um, so give me Atlanta, and I'll give the points. I'm probably gonna bet it, but I'll bet it money line Atlanta and parlay it with something else. I may not even bet it, but if I did, I would bet it money line Atlanta and parlay it with something else.
Yeah, I might pass on this game as far as betting it. I mean, it's not like the Cowboys can't win. They're going to win more than three
They
games.
can't. They're gonna win more than 3 games. They'll win
Um,
about 7,
yeah, they might win about
6.
yeah. That sounds about right. But Atlanta probably will be able to run the ball against them. So I think the advantage goes to the Falcons. But I'm just going to leave it alone because I just think it's easier stuff on here to bet. So I'm gonna pass that one. But give me the Falcons.
Speaking of easier stuff to bet, what the hell are the wise guys thinking about? Our next game,
Yeah,
the Raiders going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati riding high, not really playing well, but Burrow's heating up, man. And he's been doing his thing. Um, Cincinnati is favored by 7 in this game, Dan. They just gave the Raiders 9.5 against Baltimore. Now you're giving them 7 against Cincinnati, who's not even close to the team Baltimore is. Give me the Raiders. Give me the points. I'm betting this.
yeah, I'm betting this as well. This is a bet. Who are the Bengals to be laying 7 points to anybody?
To fucking
Um,
anybody, the Powell Steeler, the Pittsburgh Steeler for Powell, the Pop Warner, you know, Steers or something. I don't know who the hell they could be playing, Denby or Dunbar or, Carrollton or something. I don't care who the hell they're playing. You don't like the Bengals can't lay 7 right now. Not with 3 wins, they can't.
no, not with 3 wins. They've been one of the most overrated teams too, as far as the books concerned. They actually was the underdog. I mean, the favorite last week, and I'm like, why is they favorite over the Eagles? Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. The Jets and the Bengals been just bad line after bad line. Give me the Raiders +7, and I'm betting it as well.
Yeah, Raiders +7. That's a what the hell are they thinking? Like that, in my opinion. Like what the hell are they thinking, Jan? The Bengals laying 7. That's crazy. Cleveland at home against the Chargers in the next game. James looked good last week, bro.
Jameis looked great. He's an upgrade over Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, I think we called him the Hamburglar. Anybody that's our age know who that is.
Is
Anybody
he? Is
younger,
he?
Google it. But
You're not gonna
yes.
even give him nothing. Just Google it. He is the Hamburglar. He is the Hamburglar. So that's fair.
Yeah,
Um,
and Chubb came back as well. So this is a running team that likes to play defense and run the ball. And then when you stack the line, they like to throw deep. That's the the way they want to play, but they couldn't play like that with Deshaun. Chubb was out to give Deshaun a little bail, but he was awful. Um, but Jameis looked night and day better. Give
would
me
you
the
have booed him when he went down? If you was in the stand and you lived in Cleveland, do you boo him when he goes down?
I don't, but I know why they did. In Cleveland, the dog pound is rough. They like next to Philly, you know what I'm saying, the black hole. They one of them fan bases, so I get why they booed him. And he broke down and started crying. Like I don't know if you seen
Well,
that
I mean, you
clip.
just ought to. When you go cash your paycheck, when you cashed your paycheck 3 days ago, and your paycheck was $900,000. You just ought to feel bad, okay? You just ought to feel bad.
Right. I'll wipe my tears with my money.
Yeah. Well, you may have to because the inside of you is still dying and shit. I just can't imagine these young guys, and they're all younger than us at this point.
Right.
I can't imagine these young guys having all that responsibility and all that pressure. Because I feel a little pressure on my little job that I have now to perform. This is the job that I have now, and I don't make close to $900,000 a week. Okay, so and I'm just throwing that number out there arbitrarily. I'm sure I could find how much is. Let's see if we can find how much his paychecks really are.
It's a lot. It's a big number. It's a big number. He has a line of.
Let's see.
And while you're looking
Nah,
that
they're not
up,
gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna show us. They're not gonna show
yeah,
us.
but he had like 50. I think they made an adjustment, but he had like 50 a season or something like that. Just off the top of my head. But actually, I'm picking the Browns to win this game. I might not bet this. I might bet it late. I actually like the Browns. I should just bet this. You know what? I'm betting this. Give me Browns money line. I'm taking the Browns.
Yeah, 230 million in 2023. He eating good out there. The Chargers are dangerous though, bro. Like the
They are.
Chargers are dangerous,
They
man.
are. They are.
I told you Harbaugh was gonna go out there and turn this shit around and then make them just a little better than 500, and then next year they'll win 11, 12 games. You know what I mean? Well, 12 games is that might be stretching it, but they'll win 10, 11 games next year, and they may win 10 this year.
Right.
You know, I, I don't know, man. I don't know. Cleveland looks damn good. If I were to bet this, I'm on the fence, America, so I hadn't decided anything. But if I were to bet this, I would probably go Cleveland money line at plus 105 right now. If somebody were to put me in there, so that's where we're going with that. We moving through the schedule kind of fast, Jan. That's that's surprising as much as we like to yap about this stuff,
Right.
and as much time as we've had off. How you feel, man? Do you feel anything, man?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm great, man. I'm glad to be back. I know people have missed us. You know, like where did they go? Did they get
Yeah,
canceled?
yeah, it was so bad. It was so Al didn't send the checks, everybody. So shout out to Al. He turned the lights back on for it. Appreciate you, Al. Well, he turned my lights on. It's still pretty dark on your side, yeah. So hey, I appreciate the extra kilowattage, Al. So shout out to you, man. Um, let's take a look here. The Patriots, they're going to Tennessee. Patriots off a pretty decent win, right?
Yeah, off of one of the biggest upsets. Not the biggest, maybe the second biggest. The Ravens Browns was the
Yeah, the
biggest.
Cleveland Ravens. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was you know.
that was the biggest upset. But this was next to it. Everybody just, including me. I'm glad I didn't hit the button. I almost hit the button on the Jets. I did not hit the button, but I was like, "There's no way they could lose four in a row." But they, but they found
Well,
the
that
way.
that made it five, didn't it?
Yeah, right, right. But I'm saying, oh yeah, that made it five. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that made it
right.
five.
Yeah, that made it five. And I got a stat too.
Okay, Because I'm gonna take America behind the curtain as soon as you get that stat off. Because I'm gonna wear your tail out, boy.
Now the Jets outgained the Patriots. Zero turnovers. I think they had like
The Patriots didn't have any either.
right. And I'm going on top of my head. I wish I'd have wrote this down. But it's a
Well,
stat out there that I think is like over 300 yards. With no turnovers, you usually win the game. Something like that. The record
so
with go ahead, go ahead.
okay, go ahead. No, nope, nope. I'm listening. Sorry about that.
No team in NFL history has lost, and I don't have the stat in front of me. I don't know why I didn't write this down. No team in history lost with their stat line with no turnovers because they outgained them. I think they almost.
They out now 336 to 248. Don't get on here and start telling the people
Right, but I think
19 first downs to 22 first downs. So they did time of possession 29-30 to 30-30. And the Patriots dominated the ball. 30
yeah,
30 to 29-30. But that's so close that I don't get into
right,
that. But
yeah. I don't have the stat, so I'm not even gonna quote the wrong stat, and I
yeah,
have it
like I'm, I'm
over
and
there.
I'm and I happen to be looking at it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I've got them pulled up here for the purpose of like getting our audience online. And to be honest, man, it was he outthrew him by maybe 60, 70 yards, and that's where the difference was right there. And I mean overall Rodgers outthrew Jacoby by 60 yards or so, but he threw a couple of touchdowns, right? So he's got a nose for the end zone, and so that helped. But I mean, they're a dumpster fire, and they found a way to lose that game.
They found a way to lose. Yep, they found a way to lose.
So I mean, it's not like they dominated or did anything. They went out there and they found a way to lose the damn game, and they're terrible. And for that reason, you know, I could probably take the Patriots in this game, even though they're not favored.
Yeah, I'm taking the Patriots as well. I don't know if we're betting this, but
No, hell yeah, I'm betting it, and
you
I'm
bet
telling
it.
you why I'm betting it here
Okay,
shortly.
go ahead.
Well, because who did the Titans play last week?
The Lions.
How many teams have won after they played the Lions? And the Lions have played 6 times.
Yeah,
How
every
many how many
team.
teams have won? Or they played 7 times or 6 times?
I think
7 times.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
7 times.
no team has won after playing the Lions.
So I seriously doubt the Titans are going to be the first one. I seriously doubt it.
Yeah,
Not the Titans.
give me the
Not the way they beat the stuffing out of them.
give me the Patriots money line as well. I'm betting it. Give me Patriots money line.
And I don't know how we got here on this because we were talking about the Patriots and they played the Jets last week. But America, when I tell you my dog bet there's no way Aaron Rodgers gonna lose 3 in a row, I'm like, oh, there's a way he lose 3 in a row. There's no way he gonna lose 4 in a row. He lost. I'm like, yeah, we say there's no way he lose 4 in a row, but he probably lose 4 in a row. Lose 4 in a row. Ain't no way they're gonna lose 5 in a row. They might lose 6 in a row, bro.
They might lose six in a row. They should not be favored against Houston. If they might lose, yeah, yeah, they might
So I
lose.
mean, anyways, I just wanted to be like, I was right about something, he was wrong about something, America. So give me my props, okay? And Jan, you give my props too. And we taking the Patriots over the Titans, not because I don't love the Titans, because I do love the Tennessee Titans. I love the city of Nashville. Great place to hang out. Very fun football game to go to. But damn it, ain't nobody won after playing the Lions, and I don't think y'all won a success is going to be the first ones. I don't. Next game, divisional joint. What about Jaden Daniels with that pass last week? So Washington's going to the Giants, everybody. Jaden Daniels last week, the pass was underthrown. All right, let me take the emotion out of it. The pass was underthrown. I think he had a lot of poise because they were bearing down on him. Great win last week. Way to never give up. Ain't no way I could pick the Giants at any cost in this game. The Commanders are giving up 4 points, and I think that's appropriate. They tend to blow out teams.
Yeah, it's a division game. They split last year. The first game was 21-18. I'm going with the Giants, but I'm probably not betting it just to stay safe. But give me the Giants as far as a pick 'em. I'm going with the Giants.
It's a divisional game, and I know you hate the divisional team, and we go occasionally you and I are going to disagree. So in this game, I won't call blowout, right? Which is under normal circumstances a blowout. Under normal, I pick any other. They play the Patriots, and it's a blowout. They play the Saints, they might blow them out. You know what I mean? Like, but in a divisional game, I could see you saying, the Thunder are 7-1 ATS in their last 8 games. Hold on, let me lay that. Can I lay that right now, Jan, while we
Oh,
end the
go ahead,
show
go
right
ahead.
now? No,
Yeah,
no,
go
no.
ahead.
I'm gonna wait
Oh,
until the show gets.
okay.
Hey Google, what time does the OKC game come on? Is that Eastern or Central? Oh, yep. That's okay. So we got time. Okay, I got time to get over there. They're laying 12 against the Spurs. But they're doing pretty well against the spread, and it's early in the season, and we're not talking about that. We're talking about Washington going to the Giants, and you like the Giants in that reason. Tell the people why, Jan, because it don't make sense.
Well, they split last year, and then the first game was 21-18. Um, at the most, I might take the Giants if I do bet this. I don't think I'm betting this, but if anybody like the Giants, I would take the Giants +4. But uh, I think they're going to split on the season. So give me the Giants, and I'm not probably betting this.
What week did they play?
I think it was week 2.
Yeah, he's better than that now.
Yeah, definitely
He's
better.
better than that now. And when I
Definitely.
say he, I mean Jaden Daniels, everybody. This kid is he's turned to be really good. He's turned to be really good.
Yeah, yeah, he's
But
really good.
yeah, he's good. And we shitted on them week 1. We want money on them too. So don't be mad. Like we'll go back and forth. Like this thing is a science, man. It's not like a where exact thing. It's a science. You got to try things and all of that. And we'll jump on things one week, and next week we're off of them, and that's just kind of how it works. We were down on all the rookies in their first starts, and every one of them lost. I think it was 5 or 6 of them. They all lost.
Yeah,
No, Caleb won.
Caleb won.
Caleb
Yep.
won.
Yep.
Caleb did win, and we didn't bet him. Yeah, we
No, we
didn't bet
didn't
him
bet
though.
Caleb. Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't bet him.
we bet all the
And
others to lose.
I think we told the people to stay away from him too. We got that on wax. We
Yeah,
won.
that's
We
on
got that on
wax.
wax.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got that's on wax.
yeah. Let's move on. Saints going to the Panthers. This game is a dumpster fire. I don't even really want to talk about it. Expound upon this, Jan. This thing is
Um,
trash.
the Carolina is the most horrible team in the last 5 years. They're probably the worst team in a 5 year span in the NFL. They're on the way to getting another number one pick. They would have had the number one pick last year, but they traded it to the Bears. They had the number one pick the previous year, and they got the quarterback that they don't want anymore. They are bad. They traded the receiver Deontay Johnson to the Ravens, which I know after somebody got hit in the face with the ball, they figured we gotta do something out here.
Yeah, we have to do. We have to do something.
But they are a dumpster fire. I'm not taking care. I don't care if this is New Orleans -20. Give me New Orleans -20. I don't care what this is. I'm not betting on Carolina in no form and fashion.
Ever. They do have a win, Jan. Don't do them like that. They do have a damn win. How many games? What we putting over under on their wins at? And they
One,
haven't won so far.
they're not winning
No,
another game.
no freaking way, Jan. No
They're
way,
not winning
bro.
another game.
What would lead you to believe that?
They're not even competing. They getting blew out by everybody. Now they get blew out less at home, so they might actually compete in this game. And I'm just exaggerating. I was talking. Don't take
Yeah,
New
sure.
Orleans. Don't take New Orleans -20. I was just talking.
Well, it's not -20. Please don't alter the line up to 20 guys or whatever. Don't listen to Jan with his mess.
Yeah, I'm just.
He's gonna
talking.
tell you take Devontae Adams over this week, right?
No.
What Jan? What bet were we talking about? That
Ravens.
Was it the Ravens?
Yeah, Ravens game.
That's excellent because it's our next game.
Oh, let's get on there. We ain't gotta
It's our next
stay on
game.
this Carolina. I'm not.
I'm not fooling with that game. The great Bo Nix. Who thought that he'd have the same amount of wins as Lamar Jackson at this point in the season?
Nobody, including me.
Now, last year when Sean Payton went to Denver and they had Russell Westbrook, I mean, excuse me, Russell Wilson, and we both thought that Russell Wilson plus Sean Payton equals playoff.
Playoffs, yeah.
Well, that wasn't the case. He yelled at Russell Wilson. He did this. What happened when he barked at Bo Nix?
Bo Nix.
Bo barked back. Bo barked back. Did you see that, Jan? Yeah, Bo is a dog, man. So when Sean Payton barked at Russell Wilson, he tucked his tail. He didn't do anything. Sean Wilson barked at Bo Nix. Bo barked back. That means you're a dog, right?
Right, I know. I get what you're saying. Yeah, he was not taking that. I did see that. He was not taking that. And I'm pretty sure if we listen to it, it's probably overblown. It probably, was actually going back and forth about strategy. It probably wasn't nothing high.
They're giving Bo 9 points this week. I don't think you can afford to give Bo 9 points against anybody but the Lions right now. Anybody but the Lions. The Lions could give Bo 9 points possibly. And I'm not even really sure about that. But they're giving 9 points. I'm taking Bo in the points. I don't care about Lamar. I don't care, bro. And I know they're pissed off the win and all of that. And I know that they can blow a team out. I just don't think it happens in this spot. I think Sean Payton's too smart. I think Bo Nix is playing too well. I think that if they get down early, they're not going to be able to run the ball effectively how they want to. Denver's already got a tough defense. Everything is set up for Baltimore to win the game and essentially cement themselves as a better team because they're both 5-3. So to cement themselves and go to 6-3, and then it looks more like a rookie record at 5-4, or a good rookie record at like 5-4, where he's still respectable. But I don't think he blows them out.
Yeah, I'm with you on this. I think this game is closer. It's a defensive team. Denver is top 5 in defense. They got Patrick Surtain Jr. that will probably take away Zay Flowers, and that leads into another bet. Give me Zay Flowers under. Patrick Surtain has locked up Mike Evans, the Jets receiver. Just drew a blank. Garrett Wilson, which is something we hit too. That we hit that. Garrett Wilson.
Both of them.
DJ Metcalf. And then the other 2 games, he got hurt again. And then the other game, Carolina. Who they play? Carolina. I don't know what receiver is in Carolina. Yup, you know what? Yeah, give me Zay Flowers under. Patrick Surtain Jr. has been on a tear. He
been going crazy. I bet he's got a list somewhere. You think he's got a list somewhere?
Yeah, he probably do. He got probably a list in his locker. He probably do. These dudes, these dudes care about their Madden ratings. When Madden underrates these players, they talk about it online. They get motivated. Madden has some cred, some street cred out here, and players get mad when they have bad ratings. Not to say he had a bad rating, but he was not the number 1 corner coming into the year on Madden, which I thought was a mistake. And I know he's pissed, and he's been locking everybody up.
He's been locking up every daggone body. I'm taking Zay Flowers under. I'm going to take the 9 points with the Broncos. I'm on the fence because I think Baltimore is going to win this game. I'm on the fence about adding that 3rd leg to the parlay.
Yeah.
So that might be the 3rd leg that I add to it. I'm undecided because I do think Baltimore is going to win the game. I just don't think they're going to win it by 10. I don't.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But I think I'm just going to, you know what? I almost want to bet all 3. I almost want to bet Ravens win, Denver plus 9, Zay Flowers under. And the Zay Flowers is not currently out, but I'm guessing he might be around like 50-ish maybe. But if it's like 20 or 30, maybe don't take that. But under 50, I'll say a good point to take under.
They're not giving Zay Flowers 20 or 30, dude. They're going to have him at like 65 or something like that, bro. 65 or something.
Right. They're not.
They
I just want to put it out there.
And we're talking about the yards. We're talking about the yards in that particular game, America.
Yeah, under his receiving yards. And I just wanted to say something because, I don't want to get feedback like it was 30 yards and you told me to bet it the under. Yeah,
Patrick Surtain shut down corner for the Denver Broncos. He shut down a lot of people.
definitely. So that bet that, and we've been betting that pretty much when he has a prime time matchup.
Yeah, when he got a primetime receiver. And I think Zay is not like the X guy like that, but I think he's got a dangerous enough quarterback where you got to kind of consider him.
Yeah, and we're
And he's
taking
been
it.
playing well enough too.
He's been playing well enough too. He's not. Yeah, he's not in that category where whoa, Zay Flowers coming to town, but I'm anticipating he's their best receiver. I'm anticipating that he's follow him around. I hope I'm right with that, but I anticipate that he follows him around. He's a follower. He follows the best receiver, and I think Zay Flowers is a little bit better than Rashad Bateman. So
I'm
maybe.
sure. I'm sure his parents are so disappointed. He's a follower instead of being a leader. Next game, last game on the 12 o'clock at the 12 o'clock, or the 1 o'clock for you Eastern time, guys. Is going to be the Dolphins with the return of Tua last week, and it's going to be the Bills. They're going to Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. This game feels kind of trappy for Buffalo. Tua warms up, and maybe he beats them. Maybe he does. Line is crazy though. Wise guys don't think so. You're shaking your head like you're the catcher, and I gave a bad call or some bad signal up there to the plate, or I sent. I'm the pitcher. I sent the bad one down to the mound. You shook that thing off so fast. This feels kind of trappy for Buffalo for me.
Buffalo dominates Miami no matter how good they are. They swept them last season. I think Buffalo has won like six straight against Miami.
A lot of streaks ending this year.
A lot of streaks ending, but I don't think it ends with. I don't think it ends.
You don't think Tua gets a win in his second game back?
No.
Okay. I'm not gonna bet it, but just remember I said it. America, when the Dolphins win, give my props, right? I ain't betting it though, so maybe you don't have to give my props, America. Maybe you could be like, he said, I don't know. That's giving me my props. So I don't know what you're gonna do, America. We're not gonna bet this game. Oh, I'm not gonna bet this game. You betting this game, Jim?
I'm
All right,
not
no,
betting.
you probably are. You probably are, aren't
I'm
you?
probably going to money line it. What's the spread? Is it six?
It's six.
It's six. And they notoriously blow them out too when they beat them. Let me see. I think I'm going to bet. And I hate to have him.
Dolphins are going to Buffalo. This is Tua's second game back. I honestly feel like Tua's gonna get a win, man. I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like Tua's good for a win in this spot. I feel like Buffalo's been riding a high. They got 3 wins in a row. We definitely don't think Buffalo's going, 15-2. When do they lose another one?
Right. I don't think it's this game. Give me Buffalo money line. I don't want the six though. It might be a close. A lot of these games with Miami are blowouts, but Miami could find a way to keep this close. I'm actually might put this with something, but give me Buffalo. I'm not taking the -6, um, but give me Buffalo.
All right, Buffalo on the money line for him versus the Dolphins on the money line for me. We're not. Neither one of us are going to bet this. As of right now, as of when we're freaking taping the show on Wednesday. By the time Sunday get here, you better be our friend and can call us on the phone because we might put some bread in here on this one. And he might flip me. He might flip me in the sense that I may ride Buffalo in the history versus my feelings. But normally my feelings mean something. Remember that time you called me? He was like, bro, I don't watch that much college. Like, can Michigan beat Ohio State? It was like 3 years ago when they weren't that when they hadn't beat Ohio State in damn 12 years. Like all the I was like, man, no way. They beat them. They beat them once in like 10 years or something like that. I'm like, I don't know about putting money on that. You know what I'm saying? 1 out of 10, but hey, feelings. I'm just saying, everybody pay attention to their feelings. Jags are going to the Eagles. Eagles riding high. Line's a little high, 7.5. Jags are bad, but are they that bad? Yeah.
Yeah, I think this line a little high myself. I think Philly is like an ugly team. I mean, they can blow people out, but just predicting when they're gonna blow somebody out is kind of hard.
That's
Actually,
tough.
it's tough. I'm not betting this game, but give me Philly as far as a pick 'em. But I'm not laying 7 points with Philly.
How well is Saquon Barkley playing this season, man?
Excellent.
That's just got to be insane. I mean, talk about the fastest way to get fired. You talk about the fastest way to get fired, dude. Trade away the guy who sells the most jerseys and produces the most yards and touchdowns for your offense to a divisional rival who he ran for 200 yards on almost. It's just so
Yeah.
bad out there.
Yeah. Real quick.
Saquon,
And real
mercy.
real quick. He had a chance to set the record for all time rushing yards versus the Giants.
Right.
With his career, it was like three records.
I
It
heard
was
Sirianni is on the not on the hot seat, but on the warm seat though. But go on. I digress.
he had a chance to break his personal record. And his personal record would have been the record against the Giants. Anybody, nobody has ran like over 200. I think it was like 200 yards for the Giants, and that would have been crazy for Saquon to break. Like three records against his former team. But he said,
Right.
"No, let the young cats eat. I'm good." So he let him off the hook.
I saw that, and I thought that was very classy of him. Very Ron Burgundy-ish, right? Stay classy, San Diego, right? Very Ron Burgundy-ish. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
It's a movie called Anchorman. Will Ferrell. You just knock it off. Bears are going to the Cardinals. Excuse me. Cardinals are 500 at 4-4. The Bears are 4-3. They, excuse me. The Bears lost a heartbreaker last week. This champagne is really, it's messing me up, man. Excuse me. So excuse me, America. But Bears lost a heartbreaker last week against Jaden Daniels. Do they bounce back this week and beat Kyler Murray, who's riding high, and he's favored by a point at home?
Yeah, this is a tough game. I mean, I think these teams are kind of even. I do like the Bears' defense a little better than Arizona's. I'm staying away from this game. This could be one of the games that just mess up Chicago's season because they pretty much won the game,
Yeah.
and they lost on a hail mary, which the dude, and I can't remember his name, and forgive me everybody. He was waving to the crowd. I don't know if you've seen that video. Of,
Yeah, the safety, number 29. I don't even know if
yeah,
I ever knew his name. I don't know who the hell this guy is.
yeah, he was waving to the crowd or having interaction with the crowd while the play was going on. They called hike. He was still talking to whoever he was talking to, and he just kind of saw the play going on and just ran into action and tipped the ball. He actually
Have
tipped
you
the ball.
have you seen the footage? Have you on the
Yes,
Hail Mary at the end of the game?
yes,
So have you seen the footage where it's from behind him? Not the footage. It's like you can see the fans warning him.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
warning him. They're doing your job for you, pal.
yeah, yeah.
Hey Google, what's the minimum salary of an NFL player?
It's probably like 300,000. I think. I'm just guessing. I'm
So
guessing.
it's showing me the 2022 stats. Can you hear it?
We can hear it vaguely, but not.
Okay, so it says the men's salary rose to 705,000 in 2022.
Okay, we can
So
go
it's
with that.
probably up a
Let's go
little
with that.
bit. It's probably up a little bit from there.
Let's go with that.
700,000 you get. I don't get paid 700,000 on my job, and I have to pay attention. Do you make $700,000 in your job, yeah,
No,
annually?
no.
Okay, but you do pay attention, right?
Yes, have to.
If you don't pay attention, what could happen?
They get me up out of there.
They're gonna get you up out of there. Same in my job. They're gonna get me up out of there. I don't pay attention. If I was you, I'd be calling U-Haul company, bro. Like, cause what you did was terrible. But let's get back into the teeth of this game, Jan. That we just ragging on that guy, but anyways, Bears going to the Cardinals. They're in Arizona. Kyler Murray, decent. Everybody want to say he's better than that he's better than Lamar. I think I've even heard you say that at one point.
Well, I said he's a better thrower. I don't think he's better than Lamar, but because Lamar has a
Even though
lot of
Lamar got 18 MVPs and all of that stuff,
right,
nobody didn't talk about
right.
that.
I just like his throwing a little bit better, but he's not a better player than Lamar.
Man, that boy might turn back into the pumpkin. I ain't betting this game. So I mean, if you ask me who gonna win, maybe the Bears bounce back. Maybe that shit deflated them. I gotta see what Caleb's made of. I don't know who wins this game. If you ask me to flip a coin, I'm taking the home team.
Okay, I'm kind of with that home underdog. But I'm not betting this, so don't bet anything off my pick on this game. Yeah, give me Arizona, but I'm not betting this.
Hold on, John. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait one freaking second here, dude. Wait one freaking second. Am I allowed to do this? I'll go Pooh Shiesty style on you guys. No. I'll go Pooh Shiesty style on you guys now, right? We're gonna go Pooh Shiesty style. Detroit Lions going to Green Bay, riding high. This game feels a little trappy for me. I have to be honest, yeah, it does feel a little trappy. I won't be betting it because I made a deal not to bet the Lions this year. I don't want to mess up whatever they got going on, and clearly they base their play on my bets. So I won't be so I won't be so I won't be making any bets on the Lions this year. I'm just gonna let them I'm gonna let them make it. We're going through shiesty status for this one. Um, and my sister just got me a Lions, like one of those, she's in Mexico right now. And so she got me one of those, the wrestler helmets that they wear down there looks like pro wrestling and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got me one of those. She
Oh
got me one of
wow,
those.
wow.
Yeah, it's not here yet. I
Okay,
don't even know if
okay.
she's back yet. I haven't talked to her. I need to call her. But at any rate, America, I won't troll and put the mask on or what have you. I won't troll and put the mask on or what have you. But I will say that I like the Lions, but this game does feel a little trappy. I won't be betting it. If I'm gonna pick, I'm picking the Lions, but this is scary. Detroit. It feels a little trappy.
Yeah. Now I
Going to
bet.
Green Bay, by the way, folks. Going to Green Bay.
Yeah, going to Green Bay. They split last year. Each team won away. Um, Jordan Love is up in the air. He didn't practice today. He left the game with a growing injury. He might not play, but I put this bet in early because I think once he get ruled out, if he gets ruled out, this line will move. Right now it's Detroit minus 3.5. So I already bet Detroit minus 3.5. If Malik Willis plays, I'll keep it in there. But I'm cashing out if Jordan Love plays. I kind of think Green Bay might win this game with Jordan Love, of course. But if he don't play, I'm staying in there. Detroit
Why
minus
is
3.5.
listen Detroit? I mean, Detroit just. I don't want to say nothing offensive, but Detroit did some bad stuff to Tennessee last week. Why are they only favored by 3?
Well, it's Jordan Love in the air. They don't really know if he's playing or not, so they don't want to make the line crazy and then he end up playing because this is a division game. Jordan Love has gave Detroit some little problems. Like they don't dominate Jordan. Jordan Love. Last year he came into the to Ford Field and kind of went haywire.
What were you gonna say to the Silver Dome? You gonna
I
say it
think
came into the Silver Dome?
I almost said that. I think I almost said that.
That's for
but
you old Detroit fans. That would have been you long, long before they built Fort Phil.
right. So I like Green Bay if Jordan Love plays. I like Detroit if Malik Willis plays. I kind of think this would be a split if he plays both games. Now, if Jordan Love plays one of the games, the Lions could sweep them. But I'm picking a split. You know what I'm saying? So with Jordan Love playing, of course. Let me verify
No, I
that.
mean, of course. I mean, it's all contingent upon Jordan Love playing,
Yeah,
and that's the smart way to play
yeah.
this game. I mean, I don't think you could just go into it with the attitude that hey, Jordan Love, with or without him, they're doing this or that. Nah, I think he
No,
changes the outcome of a game. I
yeah,
think he's good for 2 points at
exactly.
minimum.
Right. So this line probably will move to 5.5 if he plays, which I like Detroit minus 3.5 if he doesn't play. And I think I said that right. If he doesn't play, the line will move. The Lions are really good against the run, and I don't
The
think.
Lions are really good against the spread too.
Yes, the Lions are the number two team in the NFL against the spread this season. So they're a covering machine. No matter what the number is, they just a covering machine. The only one they didn't cover was an actual loss to Tampa Bay. But they just a covering machine. So the Lions 3.5 is probably safe, especially without Jordan Love, which I already bet. But like I said, I'm cashing out if Jordan Love plays.
All right. Moving on. Rams are going to Seattle. I feel like there's problems in the Rams organization right now. I feel like there's problems over there. It's like you want them to be good, and sometimes they play good, but sometimes they don't. And they're 3-4. Seattle's 4-4. Um, I don't, I don't like them coming out of here, and they're favored, Jan. Why are they favored over Seattle right now?
That's a great question.
I mean, why
I
the hell are they favored over Seattle right now?
have no idea. I know DJ Metcalf is might not play. Maybe that's the reason.
Well, it's
Um,
DK, but we ain't gonna, we gonna let that slide.
yeah, and the Rams historically dominate Seattle. They're 8-2 against the spread against Seattle in their last 10. So that's probably why I think I'm staying away from this game. This is a division game. I don't really care too much for the Rams right now. They are horrible against the spread. I think they're like 1-6 against the spread. So um, it made me lean to Seattle actually, but I'm staying away from this game. No certainty on.
I probably won't bet it, but like I like Seattle a lot more than I like the Rams. I don't know why, or the Rams are favored away.
Right away. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like a key injury that we missed or something
Well, I
like
think
that?
DJ Metcalf is
Oh,
questionable.
you said that. You said that. DK. Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah. You
didn't
said
play
that.
last game, so I don't know his status this game. He might is up in the air. So without DJ Metcalf, I can kind of see why they might not be favored. But DJ Metcalf is not the whole team. They got a solid
And,
team.
and and DK, when you see him, you make sure you punch him, not me. Okay, because you a cyborg looking. I understand you. DK, and he disrespects your numbers and everything. He disrespects you, DK, all the way around. Not just only in this take that he's disrespecting you. He don't call you by the right name. He don't think you a cartoon shit. I'm gonna just tell on you. Matter of fact, when we see him and he comes up and approaches us angrily, angry or whatever it is, I'm moving out the way, John. I'm not gonna help you. I'm telling you right now. I'm running.
I don't want to smoke DK, and if I
No,
miss,
no, it's too late, Jan. It's too late. It's too late, dude. He's coming to see you. Eastern Market. Be there, be square.
yeah, but
That's enough of that one. We
yeah.
got a couple more on the slate. We got a couple more on the slate, bro, and that's it. Been having a lot of fun coming back with you. I think we building our energy up. I don't think it's all the way there yet. But I think we building it up, man. Just stay down, stay dedicated. I'm glad for our audience members who are gonna listen to this, who are listening to this. We love each and every one of you. Shout out to the Philly boys. Shout out to Piedmont Avenue. We got a lot of people. Shout out to the Third Coast and Tucson in particular, but shout out to the Third Coast in general. Um, Shout out to my man Val in New York. So all these things that make us great. But shout out to all of you guys. Really love you guys. Really thankful for you guys listening. Mark, I know you at home. Not Mark from Tucson. Mark, my little brother. So Mark, I know you at the crib and all of that. So shout out to you too, man. We got you and our benefactor Al. We wouldn't we the lights wouldn't be on without Al. Okay, so um, I love it. Let's take a look here. Colts are going to the Vikings. Vikings really good team. Lions popped the air out of them though. So do you think they ever truly recover from that loss to the Lions?
Yeah, I think they recover. They got a solid team. I like their coaching staff. I might actually think they win this game, and I almost want to do with this game like the Ravens. I almost want to take the Colts plus 5.5 Minnesota money line. I think they win this.
Yeah, I ain't taking the coach nothing right now with what that boy did.
Well, he's not playing, and with or without him, they're the number one team in the NFL against the spread. I hit a couple of them with the Colts.
Flacco's really good too. I like Flacco. Flacco's a really good backup.
and he's starting. So that means all you Josh Downs owners start him. Flacco throws to Josh Downs. Richardson did not throw to Josh Downs for whatever reason. Um,
So takedowns is over, everybody.
oh yeah. I'm glad you said that. We do that a lot when we be talking stuff and we don't bet it. Yes, I like Josh
Takedown,
Downs
take,
over. I like
take,
this over.
takedowns is over. Last game on the slate, Jan. Night game. And it's a
But real
damn
quick,
good one at
but
my.
real
Oh
quick, but
no,
real
go
quick.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, give me the Colts plus 5.5. I'm betting it. Colts plus 5.5.
Yee, you're just gonna say that like that?
Yep.
I'm gonna talk with you offline about that. I'm not gonna let everybody because we gotta have a dog fight after this, America. I didn't know he was betting that, and I should know that coming into the damn show. I'm just joking. No, but I don't trust the Colts. After what happened last week with the quarterback. The quarterback checked himself out of the game, not because of injury, not because of equipment failure, not because of he had to go to the bathroom, not because of any of that. He checked himself out because he was tired. The quarterback, the franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
No, man. No.
Yeah.
I don't take that team to win any more games this year. Do you know how that deflated everybody in that locker room, Jan? Could you imagine your quarterback going out there saying that?
That's unheard of. I have never seen it either. Um,
On any level,
on
even
any
in the
level.
Pee Wee or whatever.
Yeah, and I played on a couple levels, but I have never seen that in my life. But the coach did the right thing. You know, when the room was getting deflated because of that, we moved the balloon out the way. You know what I'm saying? And put another one in. Joe Flacco is going to spark this team. They're number one against the spread, with no matter who playing quarterback, because Flacco has played 2 games, and I think Richardson has played the other ones, and they're still covering. Even with Richardson playing as bad as he's played, they're covering the spread. Um, Give me the Colts plus 5.5. I'm betting.
It's all good. I think the time is waning for sure, and we're at the last game. It's almost time to say goodbye to our audience and to each other. And we'll probably have a post game, but we're gonna put that on our Patreon and make y'all pay $5 a month for it. Uh, let's take a look here. Yep, looks like the Bucks are going to the Chiefs. We got a good one, Jan. This game is gonna be a lot better than people think. Uh, Tampa is not gonna lose by more than 9 points. No way, dude. They're getting 9 points, and I'm taking them. They're playing the Chiefs. I ain't saying they're gonna win the damn game. Certainly, the Chiefs aren't going 17-0, and this may be one for the Chiefs. This feels a little trappy, Jan.
Yeah, it feels trappy, but without those receivers, Godwin and Mike Evans. Is Mike Evans coming back this game? I know Godwin's out for the season.
Yeah, Godwin.
He's
It's
done.
so I didn't sing for Diggs. I won't sing for you, Mike.
Yeah, so
Not Mike, but Chris. Excuse me,
so
Chris Godwin.
all my Madden franchise owners stop complaining about injuries. You see all these injuries in the NFL. Stop complaining to me about your injuries.
They're
Okay.
gonna complain to you about the injuries because they're playing a video game, bro. They're playing a video game,
Right,
and so
but
this is the argument. This is the argument that I have with you when we talk about the preseason and doing our fantasy draft, right? So for me, I always think that the fantasy draft needs to be the week before the season starts. Everyone else is of the opinion that the fantasy draft needs to start before the preseason. My thought is that the owners have to have the exposure of having people injured in the preseason. So why don't we as fantasy owners have to assume that same exposure? Well, Jan says to me, we're playing fantasy.
yeah.
That's his excuse. Now he's gonna tell the Madden audience, chill out, man. This thing, if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Yes, it's in the game. It's in the game. Stephon Diggs hurt for the season. Deshaun Watson hurt for the season. Chris Godwin hurt for the season. Stop complaining to me about y'all injuries. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, I'm just, I'm just telling y'all the hypocrisy is real around here. But at any rate, this game feels a little trappy. I think nine's too high. I'm taking the points and I'm taking the Bucks. I don't care if they had the receivers out there or not.
and that's actually solid. The Chiefs do not cover spreads over three. I think 3.5 is their number. Anything three and under, take the Chiefs. Take the Chiefs anytime they're underdog. But this is a high number. Chiefs don't blow out anybody, especially right now. Patrick Mahomes is not playing good. I think this is a close game. I think the Chiefs win because they just find ways to win games.
God, they can't keep winning, Jan. They have to lose.
They have to lose. I mean, you don't have to lose, I guess.
You
Well,
do have to lose.
you
Yeah, you
have to
do.
lose. Only
Yeah,
one team,
nobody wins everything.
right? Only one team in history has won every game.
The 72 Dolphins. The 72 Dolphins, right?
They won everything.
And then you talk about that Patriots team. They went to the Super Bowl, got their tail whooped.
Yeah, they almost won everything. They came one game short of winning everything. But if anybody was to figure out how to do that again, it wouldn't. It'd be this guy. This guy named Patrick.
Are they better than Brady and Belichick?
It looked like they're knocking on the door. As of right now, I would say no. But I always.
Tom Brady got like 6 rings with Belichick, doesn't he?
Right. I think. Yeah. I think he got like 5 or 6. Yeah, he's up there. And he's been to the Super Bowl like 9 times. like. So he's been to the Super Bowl more than he's lost more Super Bowls than a lot of people have won.
Anybody in the NFL?
Pretty much except Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes got 3, and I think
he went to 4. 3. Yeah, he went to 4.
Yeah.
And so we at the end, man. Anything you want to say to the people special? Do we got a best bet? I know to give me my props is to take Flowers as under. So, so if you want to give me my props bet, you want to give me my prop.
Yeah,
take Flowers as under.
Yeah, take Flowers under yards. And it's not posted, so I hate to just throw a blank number out there. Of course, if it's
take his under. Whenever the hell they post it, it's got to be closer to game time. It's got to be like Saturday that they'll put it up there.
But don't go
Friday and Saturday they'll put it up there.
Don't go under 30, but it shouldn't be 30. It should be right around.
It's gonna be a 65.
60, yeah, 50. 60.
Yeah, 60. It's not gonna be 50 either. I can guarantee you, it's gonna be 50. Yeah. They're not playing with us. They're not giving away money. Yeah. They're not giving away because you put it at 50. I'm taking it as over. I'm taking this damn over. You put it at 50, and just praying to the gods because Zay Flowers is pretty freaking good. In fact, let me take a look at his last couple of games. I don't think he's won under 50. Zay's been really good. But that's our prop. This is Give Me My Props. Anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here, Jan?
Just glad to be back, and hopefully we will be here every week.
Yeah, pray to God we here every week. Pray to God we just keep living. And I say all that. And Zay Flowers, he had 11 yards week 2. He had he only had 10 yards last week. Ooh. Or no, that's not last week. Hold on. He only had 37 last week, so it's not much better. Right. It's not much better.
It might be low. Don't bet this if it's really low.
3, 4. So 4 games he's had under 50. Every other game he's went over. I don't know, man. Maybe it is 50. Maybe it is 50 or 60.
You think it's 50? If it's 50
or 60, man.
If it's 50 or 60, bet the under. If it's like, it could be low because he hasn't been doing it. But he's not like a Randy Moss or Mike Evans or, you know what I'm saying, Devontae Adams. He's not on that level, so it could be low. I hate to say, if it's low, if it's under 40, don't bet it. Don't bet it.
All right, America, we out of here. I love you. Jan does not. Eastern Market, you know where to meet him with his lovely wife, but leave her be. Just jump on him. And Peace. America, remember, when Zay Flowers don't hit his receiving yards, give me my props, please, Jan. Tell him.
Give me my props.
Peace.